Welcome to Our Morning Take, the podcast where our goal here is to describe for you the mood that is going on in our head when we read the Bible.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday, January the 4th, 2024.
Man, the year is flying by.
You know, when I was a little kid, I remember thinking, this was like in the late 60s maybe, and I was 1960s, and I was thinking, man, in 2023, I will be 65 years old. And I was thinking, that's a long way from here. That was last year. Yeah, man, the years do go by quick.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Tim and I were talking about it, I think last week.
They go by quicker as you get older, it seems like.
And you mentioned it on a Facebook post last week that Christmas just isn't Christmas. And I'm going to tell you, Tim, it's that way every year. It's just like something happens in our adult life where it just doesn't feel like Christmas. And next year is going to be the same. And the next year's just, trust me, this doesn't get better.
Don't tell me that.
It's honest. It's the honest truth.
That makes me sad.
And I don't even know why. So what you have to do if you want Christmas, you have to really inject yourself into it. You really have to do new things and vibrant things and different things than you did before. And it kind of is like in my particular case, I have my grandson living with me. So to have a 7-year-old get up on Christmas morning and open all that stuff, it felt for the first time in many, many years in my house like it was Christmas. But it's really been a long time since it really felt like Christmas at my house.
That is true because, I was thinking, because ever since our daughter moved out, like Christmas changes once your kids move out. It really does. And we're sitting there and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning and presents still aren't even opened because we don't open presents now until
the kids get there.
Until that evening. Yeah. Actually, until we go to mom's and do her thing. And then they come over like that evening.
Gotcha.
And so it's like, it's just, Christmas just hits different when your kids grow up.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like what Frank said, it's just like when you start feeling that way, you have to do something to make Christmas what it was.
Yeah, you do.
And for me, this year, it's kind of twofold because due to extenuating circumstances, we have someone else in the home with us. And it felt differently, but I still have a 14-year-old who is excited about Christmas.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
so it's good. But when we went to the Polar Express, my daughter and her husband and my granddaughter came. And to see the expression on my 33-year-old daughter's face, she was like a little kid.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that was just priceless for me.
Yeah, 20 years between kids.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, you are amazing.
I do what I can, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm here for.
We're in Exodus. There you go.
I was a couple seconds late on
It's
that.
all right.
Oh, man,
Hey,
that was
you got
great,
it.
though. It was great.
Exodus chapter 2. We're going to talk about what I mentioned yesterday at the end of the podcast. This man named Moses would rank in the Bible. You can actually rank him in the Bible.
See, I don't like stuff like that.
But you can because Jesus did it. See, Moses was a prophet. And Jesus said, there's been no man on earth greater than John the Baptist. He was the greatest prophet. Now we don't read a lot about him.
Right.
We read a lot about Moses.
Right.
We don't read much about John the Baptist. But that's what Jesus said, so I'm going to go with him. John the Baptist
and
was
just to
number 2.
touch on that, I think I told you maybe last year I was in the checkout at Food Lion, and there was this thing that Time Magazine put out as the Bible's most important people. And
well,
I'm just like,
I don't know how you do that.
This is what I'm saying.
But I do know that Moses is third. Now, in the children of Israel's mind, he would be before Jesus
Yes.
and John the Baptist. Moses is the number one guy in their book because their Messiah in their mind has not come yet. So he's still the greatest guy. Is that yours or mine?
I think that's yours.
Oh,
well, you know what's amazing? Like we talk about Jacob's kids and Simeon and Levi and all the things that they did. And Moses comes from the house of Levi. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is. And Jesus comes from Judah. So, I mean, there you go. And John the Baptist came from?
Brooklyn? Hit it.
Oh, I'm telling you. Hit it. Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
No, actually, he's from the tribe of Judah as
I
well.
know.
But yeah, they're all the... No, he can't be. They were cousins, But they have to be from the tribe of Levi because Zechariah was a Levite.
Yes,
Zacharias,
you are
which
correct.
was John the Baptist's
we will
father.
research that off the air.
No, it is absolutely true. He was a Levite. So, and Jesus was from Judah. But it's amazing because Mary and Elizabeth were cousins. So the women can be cousins, but the men are from two different tribes.
Right.
And that's the way it is today, too, right?
Yeah.
Have to get that off the air because our crack interns are off today.
They're on extended vacation.
Yeah. But I feel pretty good about that one. All right, here we go. Chapter 2, Exodus chapter 2. Here we go.
Exodus chapter 2.
I said that.
And there went a man of the house of Levi, and took to wife a daughter of Levi. And the woman conceived and bare a son. And when she saw him that he was a goodly child, she hid him 3 months. And when she could not longer hide him, she took for him an ark of bulrushes, and daubed it with slime and with pitch, and put the child therein. And she laid it in the flags by the river's brink. And his sister stood afar off to wit what would be done to him.
And daubed it. The teenagers have this thing called daubing, but I don't think it has anything to do with that kind of daubing, does
And
it?
Cam Newton does this thing called dabbing.
That's what I was
it
thinking.
dabbing?
Dab.
Oh, she didn't dab it. She daubed it. Oh, man, that was funny. Oh, by the way, verse 2 says, the woman conceived and bore a son, and when she saw that he was, what does it say in the King James?
Goodly.
Goodly. That's just an old-fashioned word for beautiful.
Yes.
He was a beautiful
Yes.
baby. Too beautiful to just throw in the Nile. She just wasn't going to do it. He's too good looking.
Look at those eyes and that hair. I can't throw him in.
She said, that's Abraham Lawrence. I got to keep
Oh,
that
you're
guy.
kind. You're too kind.
Yeah, well.
But also, I think when you know, because I know you're really big on the meanings of words, it also means special. There's something about this kid, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
She hid him for 3 months.
Yes.
Because they were supposed to just, I guess they were supposed to just give birth and throw him in the Nile.
Yeah.
That way, you didn't have to wash or
Hey,
anything.
what's that noise coming out? Oh, that's just a cat. It's just a cat. Don't pay any attention to that. Sounds like a baby crying. No, that's the cat.
Oh, me. But when she could hide him no longer, she got him a wicker basket. That's what it says in the NASB. I think it says bulrushes. But that's all that is. It's made like a wicker basket. And covered it over with tar and pitch. She put the child into it, set him among the reeds by the bank of the Nile. So she wasn't killing the baby.
No, and I don't mean to interrupt you.
No,
and I
fine.
know this is not written.
It's the movie in your head. That's
Oh yeah, and this
what I
is
wanna
totally
hear.
because, we say that these women are very spiritual. Do you think that she prayed to God and asked what she should do with this baby?
That's a biggie, but more than likely, I just believe he had an aura, and if she didn't pray what to do, I think when she put him in the basket, she prayed over the basket.
Oh, absolutely.
It's kind of one of those things where, okay, now if he died, well, I was supposed to throw him in the Nile and he was supposed to die. So I'm going to put him in this basket, and if he dies, well, I mean, he was going to die anyway. But maybe, perhaps, God will have a purpose for this baby, and we'll just see what happens.
Yes, and I believe like I said, one of the reasons, not just because he was good looking and he had long hair and pretty eyes and all of that, she knew that this baby had a purpose. She knew it.
You think she had a lot of indigestion when she was pregnant?
Why do you ask that?
Well, they say that babies that have a lot of hair, moms have a lot of indigestion during the birthing or while they're pregnant. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's what they say because I guess the hair irritates the.
I guess when we have some female guests that have had babies, I guess we will inquire.
We need
about
Hannah.
that.
We need Hannah on here. She's in her last trimester.
But I also find interesting in this.
No
yeah,
comment.
no.
What do you think about that, Hannah? All right, we love you.
I find it interesting. Well, not interesting, but customary that you marry somebody from the same house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were supposed to do that. But like I say, we talked about Elizabeth and Mary being from two different tribes. So, well, actually, they were from the same tribe. I'm sorry, but the fathers were different.
Yes.
Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying. I think it's a Monday.
You got a Monday vibe going.
We got one more day this week, I think. I'm pretty sure this was Thursday.
This is good.
See y'all tomorrow. All right, what did we get through?